Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Hartzell Jones Gymnasium. Tonight's game is between the Lakeside Golden Eagles and the Fort Smith's Mavericks. We'll be right back in just a moment with the national anthem, moment of silence, and the starting lineups. And now for the starters. For the Lady Mavericks, number 5, Julia Suggs. Number 10, Ari Acevedo. Number 13, Cameron Webb. Number 21, Kalia Presley. And number 24, Ella Shelby. And the Mavericks are coached by Dylan Candelaria. And now for your Lakeside Golden Eagles. Starting at guard, number 3, Marissa Brown. Guard, number 21, Caitlin Martinez. Starting at forward, number 23, Sanaya Coachman. Starting at guard, number 24, Esther Labwidge. And starting at forward, number 45, Yaya Miller. Your Lakeside Golden Eagles are coached by Jazz Carter. Lakeside's had a pretty good start to the season so far. They're 2-0 in conference. They've lost a couple in non-conference. But after losing a fair bit of their starting lineup last year, I know Coach Carter's pretty happy to be where they are right now. Sanaya is going to take the tip-off. She's been the best player on the court just about every time she has taken the floor this year. Sanaya wins it, and Caitlin has the ball and takes it down. And we have our first turnover. Caitlin turning it over. We're not going to start the press right now, but we're going to pick them up as soon as we get to half court. Sanaya at the top on 24. Southside works to move the ball around the top of the key. Good hands by Yaya Marissa. Daria Acevedo takes it in and misses. Lakeside with the rebound. Sanaya gets it to Esther. Goes underneath. Yaya takes it, goes up. And Yaya is fouled and will shoot 2. Foul is on number 13, Cameron Webb. That's her first foul, and that's the first team foul for the Mavericks. Yaya sets for her first shot. She drains it. Lakeside leads 1-0. Yaya misses that one, but Marissa with the rebound goes up and over. Yaya gets the offensive board. Out to Marissa. We have a travel by Marissa. Second turnover for Lakeside. We're about a minute into the game. The Mavericks bring it down the floor. Marissa Brown with the rebound as Sanaya brings it down. Works through to Esther, who kicks it back out. Caitlin. Over to Sanaya. Esther thinks about it. And that's another foul, and I believe that is on Ella Shelby. Second team foul. Sanaya's blocked. Fort Smith brings it back down the court. Lakeside holding on to a 1-point lead. Aria Savato charges in. And she's going to shoot 2. I'm joined now by Van Stuman. He's been down working. He's looking at me funny. He doesn't want to talk. Only time I've ever heard him not want to talk. So what do you think the keys to the game today are, Van? And Van's actually here now that we've got him unmuted.
Am I unmuted now? Oh, I hear myself even. Yeah, I think, well, we missed 2 free throws right there. Acevedo knocked them both down. But, yeah, you asked me what the key was, and it was to score more points. Anyway, I don't know much about Southside. I know that Southside has been down, like Southside High School, the varsity's been down over the years, last several years. And I'm not sure what that is because Southside used to be such a strong athletic program in every sport. Gosh, they were good. But I've also heard that the freshman team this year is a little bit better. And right now, you see they've got the lead on the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, Coach Carter called them athletic when I was talking to her before the game. And you can see that now. They've also got a pretty big size advantage on the Golden Eagles, and a lot of teams do.
Well, Suggs goes inside and tries to pitch it off there to Pressey, and stolen by the Golden Eagles. Here's Marissa in the right corner. She drives baseline, gets up in there. It's blocked out of bounds.
And that's Pressey, and that's the second block she's had. Looks like probably their best player.
Well, Kalia Pressey is definitely an athlete, and we're having a hard time shooting over. Sanaya, though, is going to get down to that. She gets down the baseline and knocks down that 17-foot jumper, so the Golden Eagles take a 4-2 lead. And here's Acevedo back in. Pitches it out there to Webb. Webb's going to miss the 3, and there's a fight for it under there. Looked like I thought Pressey was going to get it and go right back up, but I believe it's Caitlin reached in there and tied her up. Now the jump ball is going to give it to Southside. The Golden Eagles won that jump ball, the tip, but then immediately turned it over. And I believe that was Acevedo again. On the back side there, I couldn't see exactly who shot, but I think it was her. That's going to tie it up at 4.
Good charge in by Sanaya, and that's the third block Pressey's had.
I think Sanaya just got herself too far under right there. It looked to me like the board blocked it.
I think it was a little bit of both. Pressy definitely got a hand on it.
Right there, Webb takes the drive in there, and Pressy's holding off, I believe, Ayana, and left a lane for driving. Missed the shot, though, and here's Marissa going to that baseline
It's going to be interesting to see who this foul gets called on. And that is on Pressy.
So, yep, Marissa's going to get shots. That time, a couple of those blocks were, I felt like were suspicious. There were a couple times where she was not straight vertical. She was kind of coming down, and I thought maybe we should have gotten a few more free throws over the course of the last 3 minutes.
But that's also the fourth team foul on Southside already. We're 3 minutes into the first quarter.
Marissa got the first one. It's 5-4. And here's Julia Suggs, point guard. Pitches it back over there to Acevedo, back to Suttles. They're just kind of passing it around. Golden Eagles playing man-to-man. And going to the basket right there was Ella Shelby. Doesn't get the shot, but the loose ball goes back to Southside, so they're still alive. Acevedo's going to take a three from the left side. No good. But there's the big girl underneath. She can't get the putback, though, and Sanaya knocks it out of bounds. Oh, actually, I guess they're going to give it to White.
Yaya's doing a ton of work underneath. She's not getting the first one, but she's staying with them. She's being aggressive, and she's putting in the effort that's needed, especially when you've got somebody that is real active on the other end and a big athlete. She's a big asset so far, and she's been a big asset this year.
Right there. Looks like Caitlin dribbled off the foot of Julia Suggs, so Golden Eagles get it back. 2:13 to play, 5-4 Lakeside. Inside for Yaya. It gets tipped around, though, and stolen. Caitlin almost got it back. But here's Southside back on their end. Acevedo's going to take that three.
Wide open shot.
It's no good there, and Yaya was in position for that rebound.
Yeah, I'd like to see an over-the-back foul there.
Yeah, well, at least we got the ball back. I thought he was kind of debating on who to give that to. I thought he was going to call it off of Yaya, which would have been wrong. Southside's doing a little bit of what a lot of people have done. It's trying to make sure two people are on Sanaya. And Yaya's going to take some steps before she gets that shot off. 1:41 to play in the first, 5-4. Julia Suggs again, bringing it up. Ball screen up top. Swing it around. Acevedo's going to take the three from the corner. I thought that one was dead right in. But it was an air ball right to Yaya. From our angle, it looked good.
And that's the second wide open shot she's had. Southside's doing a good job of getting her open. Yaya comes all the way up, get a ball screen. Great move by Sanaya.
That was Sanaya doing Sanaya. She got a nice screen at the top because they're double teaming her. That's what everybody's doing now is they're bringing two people up on Sanaya and just taking their chance with everybody else. Good job of getting her free. And there's Caitlin.
Good job, Caitlin.
Flashes for the steal, but can't handle it. Gets knocked out of bounds. 53 to play in the first. Golden Eagles up 7-4. Suttles gets in there and takes the shot. Doesn't get it, though. Yaya with the rebound. And Golden Eagles coming. Here's Sanaya. Again, two girls stopping her. She pitches it off there to Esther, into Marissa in the high post, the corner to Caitlin. She takes that three. It's no good. There's Sanaya going high for it, though. Dribbles back out of bounds. She decides she wants to take the three. It's no good, and it's going to bounce into the Southside bench and back to the Mavericks. If I call Southside the Rebels here at some point, please forgive me.
I've almost done it a couple of times as well.
I've got a lifetime of watching Southside ball. And those habits are hard to overcome, especially given the fact that this is the first time I've seen Southside's freshman team play in history. It's a pretty new phenomenon here with the freshmen being in the high schools in Fort Smith. I'm used to this being, well, first of all, the Fort Smith schools have not been in our conference until this year. This is the first time.
Been a minute.
And so that's been cool, but I'm used to it being Chaffin and Ramsey who we would be playing in tournaments or in preseason games or whatever. So it's cool to see Southside here, and we're going to be playing our next game for the Golden Eagles is going to be Fort Smith Northside. It's going to be there, but it's just interesting to me to see the freshmen playing Northside and Southside. Free throws are no good, but there's the rebound for Southside, and Ella Shelby takes it in, gets the layup. That's going to make it 7-6 as we end the first period. Well, let's take a break, and we'll be back here with the second period on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports.
Accidents are never planned, but no matter
Junior High. Welcome back to Lakeside Junior High for the second period here. Golden Eagles get it on alternating possession, leading at 7-6. And that looks like that is going to be an illegal screen there on Esther Lightwood. She kind of came up and bumped off that defensive player. You know, of course, the person with the ball is part of that too. They've got to stop and allow that screener to get there and not run your man into the screen until she's got a chance to set her feet. Anyway, Southside has it. Golden Eagles still in the lead. Golden Eagles in man-to-man. Southside's just playing basically a dribble drive, and that one gets thrown away. Esther picks it up. She gets it to Sanaya, back to Marissa. Marissa bobbles it around, back to Sanaya. She's going to get in the lane. Inside to Yaya, off the board. Good. Golden Eagles lead at 9-6. Yep, they did a great job there keeping the ball alive. Sanaya's going to find the open person, and Yaya did a really good job of turning there and getting her body in position to go off the board. Right there, I'm not sure, Mr. Eckwood was not sure what he was about to call there, but I think he was saying that it was a block, but that up before the block, the Southside player traveled, and so Golden Eagles get it back off the turnover.
It's been interesting watching Sanaya this year because she doesn't have, particularly Charlene, to kind of balance her out, so the focus has been entirely on her. And you've seen a different part of her game. She's played real smart. She's been a good ball distributor, taking what the defense gives her. And that's been neat to see. It's been neat to see her grow in that way.
Yeah, she's totally had to become a different player for this team this year. Well, that shot there by Shelby doesn't go. It goes out of bounds back to the Golden Eagles. Interested to see the boys' game tonight, too. I believe both teams here are undefeated in conference. Golden Eagles are sitting at 2-0. Southside maybe, I'm not sure if they've got 2 or 3 games under their belt, but they're another program that's been down in their high school lately, but here this year they've had a really good season. We'll talk about them later, though. Here's Sanaya kicking it out there to Marissa. Southside being really aggressive defensively. There's a steal. Olivia Cannon in now for the Golden Eagles. There's three-point attempt. Is no good. That's
Sanaya
Shelby
just
missing.
takes the rebound as she drives down, slows down.
And Sanaya knows the best shots she's going to get are in transition. Because when it's not a transition situation, she's always got two people in front of her. Well, there's a drive and kind of a pitch by Kaylin Webb. It doesn't go. Golden Eagles are coming back. And there's Sanaya pitches it out. Looked like she was trying to get Caitlin a three, and Caitlin wasn't in position to take it. Golden Eagles not balanced real well right now. Caitlin gets in the lane. She's going to get fouled.
That's the fifth or sixth team foul.
Yeah, that's six. So Golden Eagles will be in the bonus on the next foul. Caitlin's going to take it out, and looks like it's coming into Olivia Cannon in the corner. She goes to high post to Angel. Angel takes a dribble and loses it, though, and so here comes Southside. And
Good job by Marissa.
Stealing it. She can't quite save it, though. It goes right back to Suttles.
Acevedo with her third wide open shot. Third one she misses. Acevedo goes back. Good move to get inside.
Yep. And that right there is Lindley Oden, who gets the putback in the basket, making it 11-8. Lakeside still in the lead. Again, you see right there, two people always right there on Sanaya. But here's Marissa now. We've got to see if you can. If she gets it in that corner there, dumps it off, we've got a 4-on-3 advantage. If we can take it, if we can do it. Well, that shot's no good. Angel does a good job going up trying to get the offensive board, but she's going to get tied up. Golden Eagles got it at the start of the period, so Southside gets this one. 2:32 to play in the first half. 11-8, Lakeside. Should we call this the battle of the sides?
We can. I think that works. Southside has a little confusion about what's going to happen. They do get the ball inbounded. Suggs brings it down.
Oden, who got the last basket, she's dribbling around there. Here comes Acevedo. Looks like there's going to be a 3-second call on Southside. And the Mavericks are going to take a timeout. Looks like this is going to be a full timeout. So let's take a timeout with them. And let's take a quick break. We'll be right back after this message on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
How small every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
.2:17 to play in the first half. Golden Eagles lead it 11-8. Southside just took a timeout. Golden Eagles had the ball here on offense. Foul was just called. Or no, I'm sorry.
3-second violation.
3-second violation called. So Golden Eagles have it. Golden Eagles in the bonus here for the rest of the half.
It's been an interesting game. It doesn't feel particularly close. But it is. Lakeside has played a pretty good game. We've got to travel.
Well, what I'm seeing, I'm seeing Lakeside learning to deal with these defenses that the other schools are playing against them.
Yeah.
With the, I haven't noticed I don't know if this is what you'd call a box and one, or if this is just a situation where Southside's they're in a in a deal where they're just going and double teaming Sanaya. I haven't looked at it that closely, but I see Southside getting some really good shots, and they're just not getting them to go. And Sanaya gets the steal, but she stumbles and is going to be called
seems
for
a little early
there.
for a travel.
You know, she took a few steps and fell and everything else. You could maybe argue that she had some help going down, but well, I see Southside getting some really good shots that they just haven't been able to get to fall.
Yeah.
And Acevedo looks like she's got a really smooth shot. Well, that looked
That
nice
one,
right there.
That one looked pretty good. That one looked pretty good.
She's missed those wide open threes and throws that in as she's falling down, but she looks like a kid who's got some smoothness to her, and she looks like she's got a nice touch. She just hasn't gotten those threes to fall. And so this lead that Lakeside has had feels like it's luring us in. Now,
Sanaya
makes up her mind that she's going to do it. She does it. That'll make it 13-10. Just over a minute left, and there's Acevedo getting in the lane. She's going to go up again. Nice shot right there, but she can't get it to go. Esther with the rebound, and she gets those defenders away from her with those elbows. Caitlin goes baseline, tries to shoot over Pressey, though, and that's probably not a great plan.
It's the third or fourth block Pressey's had this game, and she hasn't been in the whole time.
Yeah,
I think she's got a couple fouls.
It's been a while since we've challenged her inside like that, and she rose to the challenge again. 47 seconds to half, 13-10, Lakeside. Shot there, no good off the board.
31 seconds.
Sanaya down to Caitlin in the corner. Caitlin's getting in the lane, and she's challenging Pressey again. And Pressey didn't block it, but Caitlin had a really tough shot right there. And looks like, I'm not sure if that got blocked or what, but whatever happened, here's Sanaya going to the lane, getting in the lane again with inside 10 seconds. 6 seconds to go. Southside's bringing it up. Ella Shelby's got it. She puts it up off the board, doesn't go. Rebound and put back by Pressey doesn't go, so it's going to be 15-10 at halftime. Lakeside in the lead. We're going to take a break here in a moment, and we've got to tell you, please check out these commercials, because the people that are our sponsors here have made streaming athletics and arts and choir and band and everything else here in the Springdale school system possible. So we'll be right back after this message.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution. connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town. To connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Hometown. That word still means something here. It means we're neighbors. We do the right thing. We care about your family. And you deserve the very best every time you walk in the front door. HAR-BER. Hometown Fresh. Hometown. That word still means.
You can love where you live and play at an apartment community managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with awesome amenities, including clubhouses, fitness centers, pools, tennis and basketball courts, and playgrounds at select locations. Many locations also include golf privileges, business centers, game rooms, tanning beds, whirlpools, saunas, and resort-style swimming pools. View rates, photos, and apply online at lindsaymanagement.com.
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken. Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Choose the Wellness Centers at Springdale Schools. The Wellness Centers in Springdale are perfect for students and teachers. Teachers can go during their planning period, and parents don't have to miss work for students to receive medical care. Offering sports physicals, kindergarten physicals, vaccinations, well child checks, acute care, and more. Wellness Centers are located at a school near you. Wellness Centers in Springdale Schools. We are your medical home.
Score is 15-10. Van, what'd you think about that half?
Well, I felt like as the half went along, I felt like the Golden Eagles are doing a better job of dealing with the kind of junk defenses that get thrown at them. Sanaya, and I keep harping on this, but everywhere she goes, she's got 2 people on her.
Yep.
But they've done a good job of getting the ball to open people. And also Sanaya has done a good job of getting the ball in transition. If she gets the rebound, as Caitlin misses the 3, but there's Yaya putting it back. That'll make it 17-10. But what I'm seeing Sanaya do is she's trying to get the rebound, or the rebound is getting right to her, and she's getting down in a hurry before Southside can set up any defense on her. There's Yaya with the...
And Yaya's had a good game. She's been a difference maker this year. She just pulls up Acevedo.
Yeah, she had a rebound right there, but it came at her kind of quickly, and she lost the handle. But Acevedo came at her like a heat-seeking missile and ended up knocking the ball out of bounds. They're both up and playing now.
Yaya does a great job of getting position. She knows how to use her body to get position, to box folks out. She's great at just standing tall and getting in people's way.
Caitlin with a nice job breaking the upper level of the zone right there, but then she gets down there and gives it up, and it's a jump ball. So this one's going to go back to Southside. Southside just working around, going to Pressey, and she loses the ball out of bounds. So Lakeside going to get it back. Noticed in the gym behind us, one of Southside's feeder programs is Fort Smith Chaffin. And of course, the Lakeside's feeder program is Sonora. I started to say the Sonora Scholars because I hear that a lot at home. the Sonora Spartans, and they're playing back there. The Spartans had the lead last time I checked. That was good to see. And we got Kaylin Webb picks the ball up, and she's quickly running out of time while she's got a double team on her. So timeout taken there by Southside. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. There's 4:32 left to play in the third. 17-10 Lakeside. And the Golden Eagles appear to be cruising right here. You kind of get lulled to sleep, though, by that.
Yeah.
And so what you hope is the Golden Eagles keep the defensive pressure on as they go along. 7-point lead is nothing. But it feels 17-10. I mean, it's a pretty low-scoring game right now. 17-10 feels like a pretty big lead in a way. So
yeah, neither team is doing a great job hitting their shots. I think, and you mentioned this earlier, I think Lakeside feels a little more physical than Southside. I think Southside has done a better job of getting open.
There's Acevedo getting in the lane, putting that up. Again, gets the shot, but it's not there. The Southside gets the rebound. There's a three-point attempt. It doesn't go. And it looks like these are kids that are used to hitting those shots. Look at them hitting Sanaya again in transition. Unfortunately, they got her slowed down, and she couldn't get to the rack. Golden Eagles going to keep playing it out here. Caitlin getting the ball stolen. Goodness gracious.
We didn't get a travel on that, even though Acevedo was on the floor.
Well, Suggs gets the shot, and so here comes Lakeside back with it at 17-12 now. And Southside scrambling. Golden Eagles had some trouble handling the ball, had some sloppy passes today, and there's a three-point shot off the side of the backboard. Suggs to Acevedo again. Open layup. She gets that one, so it's 17-14.
And that 7-point lead is down to a one-possession game.
Down to three. And one of these days, one of those threes is going to go. Okay, so here's Southside. Look how they're kind of putting the pressure out and getting on Sanaya immediately. Esther doing a good job of keeping that ball from getting stolen, then throws it away herself, but it's tipped out of bounds by Southside. So Golden Eagles are still going to have it. Sanaya, the one time she's not going to be double-teamed is during an inbounds pass. There's Caitlin getting in the lane, puts it up with her left hand. It's no good, and Pressey gets the rebound. Shelby bringing it down for Southside. Suggs in the corner. Doesn't get her shot. Esther with the defense. Suggs gets around her, though. Takes the short jumper. It's no good. Marissa with the rebound. Here comes Sanaya now. Again, they're getting it to her quickly. She's going to the basket. Spin move there, but it's taken away by Shelby and picked up by Suggs. Suggs goes to the basket, misses the layup. She's going to be fouled by Caitlin Martinez, and she's going to get two shots. 2:40 to play in the third. That 17-10 lead has been cut over by more than half. And Julia Suggs is going to shoot two for the Mavericks. First one no good. I've noticed lately Yaya not being in the rebound position on free throws. They're just keeping her back, and I wonder if they're not trying to do quick, fast break and get in position to her. Maybe it's just to save fouls. And there's timeout by Coach Carter. She's got something she wants to try offensively, I think. That's a 30-second timeout. 2:36 to play. Golden Eagles up by 2. I think Coach Carter gets the feeling we better get a shot here and stop this momentum by the Lady Mavericks. to see what comes out of this inbounds play. The great thing about inbound play, again, is you got Sanaya out there throwing the ball in. If you can run her in quickly off a screen, you might have a better chance of getting it to her before she gets covered up.
Yeah, she had a little more space on the one down here. She kind of slipped into the corner.
Looks like she's not the inbounder, though. Looks like it's going to be Caitlin. And here we go. Sanaya's got it. Caitlin in the corner. Sanaya just cutting to the basket. There it is. Nice little left-handed layup off the glass. 19-15, Lakeside. Nice job. What she did, she just outran that double team going to the basket. There's Acevedo getting in there again. Can't get the shot. And nice job by Sanaya getting it to Esther under the basket in
Esther
transition.
gets fouled.
She gets fouled. I think she'd have liked to have made that shot, though. And off the board, I've never seen her take that one. Esther's made some big free throws this year in games, and I've never seen her make it off the backboard, though.
Pressey just subbed out. It's going to absolutely help Lakeside.
And that right there, shot doesn't go, and Sanaya was right there. For the rebound, she misses it and goes back, misses the putback, goes back over the back, and is going to get another foul. Suggs comes up, gives to Acevedo, pitches it off there to Shelby. Back to Suggs. She gets into the lane, nowhere to go with it. I guess the ball got knocked loose, otherwise that was a double dribble. Here's Shelby. She gets in the lane, goes off the board. It's no good, and she's going to be fouled. Not sure who that's going to be called on. I don't know if it was Ayana putting a little body on her or if it was Esther reaching in. Looks like it's going to be on Yaya. Golden Eagles should be in pretty good position on fouls right now. 20-15, they lead as Ella Shelby takes her first free throw, makes it. And the second one's good.
Gets both of them. 20-17.
It might as well have been good. I think we had a lane violation there. Back into Yaya again. She gets it blocked, but the foul is going to be called. Looks like that's going to be called on Genevieve Kirsch. So nice job. I'd wondered on free throws about that because Yaya's been just camping down under the basket and the opposite basket on free throws. That time, Sanaya got it to her. She got that shot. She made her first.
Yeah, and when you watch Yaya under the basket, she's not really elevating for the ball. What she's doing is she's getting position. She's playing smart, getting position, and boxing out.
Well, she did a great job of getting two free throws right there.
Yeah, she did. 22-17. Lakeside gets the lead
and she
back
gets
up
a block
to 5.
right there, and
we're going to call that off.
That was a pretty clean block. I'm wondering if maybe she's going to get called. Somebody underneath got on her. No, he's saying she hit the hand. So that's number 3 for Yaya with 1:27 in the third. Looks like Angel's going to come in and spell her. And Shelby knocks down that first free throw. She's been pretty steady with the free throws today.
Coach Carter on the side, coaching her up, telling her to go straight up. Don't lean in.
Well, I think that was pretty clean. I can't fault her for that one right there. Second one goes 22-19. 3-point lead. Golden Eagles being pressed now.
And that's going to give Sanaya a chance to get open, or Esther to get open.
Esther does a nice job going on the baseline side there, just can't get the shot to fall. Actually, it was in and out. Marissa on Acevedo, she misses it. Sanaya's got the rebound here. She's going to try to outrun him. And a nice job by Shelby slowing her down, stopping
Just
the
getting
fast
in her
break.
way.
Marissa inside to Angel. It gets swatted by Genevieve Kirsch right there. But the Golden Eagles going to still have it. That was a nice pass underneath. Acevedo getting a rest here the last 50 seconds of the third period. Inbounds to Caitlin, right back to Sanaya. Sanaya surveying things.
Over to Marissa.
Pitch back out to Esther. She's going to drive in, kick to Sanaya. Sanaya thought about the three, decided against it. Now she's only got one person on her here. 33 seconds. Inside to Marissa, back to Angel, back to Sanaya. Sanaya gets in the lane, kicks it out to Caitlin in the corner. She goes baseline, and she's going to get bumped with 24 seconds.
Do you know who has improved a lot this year? Is Esther. Esther's gotten a lot faster. She's making her shots. She's getting rebounds.
She's hitting those free throws.
Yeah,
that's
she
the
is.
big thing. So inbounds to Marissa, up top to Esther, back up to Sanaya with 18 to play. Let's see what the Golden Eagles are going to run. Ball screen up top by Marissa. Caitlin back down to Sanaya, driving to the basket. She gets it blocked, and that's Kirsch again. Kirsch has really been a presence inside for Southside, and the shot is going to be late. So it's 22-19. Golden Eagles still holding on to a three-point lead as we go to the fourth period. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Driver shortage across the nation has become, not only is it a crisis, it's become an epidemic. If you ask a teacher or a general public, hey, would you like to drive a bus? The first thing that they will tell you is, oh, you wouldn't want me to drive a bus. And I say, but of course I do, because I was that person 21 years ago.
If they don't already have that passion, it won't take long after they've been behind the wheel as a school bus driver to gain that passion.
Where's Rebecca? She hiding behind the door again? Rebecca!
Well, here we are.
We're back.
6 minutes left. 22-19. Golden Eagles in the lead, and they're going to have it on the inbounds from the alternating possession. Let's see if the Golden Eagles can take it home. In the gym behind us, Sonora Spartans have a three-point lead. 3 minutes left in the game on Chaffin. So there's miss, rebound.
And Sanaya, she thinks about doing Sanaya things as Marissa gets the three.
Three off the board, and that's a big moment right there.
25-19.
Whether she meant for that to go down that way or not, that's 3 big points right there. And there is.
They're getting it on Yaya. She moved her feet.
That was Cameron Webb going inside. She gets fouled. The basket is good. That's the first time he's made the indication. I wasn't sure if he was calling the foul before the shot. The way he was acting was like he might call it happening a little earlier. So Webb with a big play for Southside, and that's the 4th foul on Yaya, and she gets the 3 points. So it's right back to a 3-point lead for the Golden Eagles with 5:26 to play in this game. Here's Sanaya again. Now she's not double teamed right now. Caitlin's going to take that 3 from the corner, and it's good. She's feeling
take that
it now.
any day of the week.
Now let's see if we can get that stop we need. Nice Nice drive again by Shelby. Shot doesn't go. It's going to go off the Southside, though, and Golden Eagles take it. Now, 6-point lead, 5:01 to play.
Southside's back in the press,
Great
and they
job
leave
by
Marissa.
Sanaya with a great job passing over that press to Marissa underneath. She gets it to go and is absolutely hammered. That might be, I think we should look at that video, Jamie, and see if there was targeting on that play.
I mean, she definitely led with the crown of the helmet.
Well, there's going to be a timeout here, so let's take, that's a full timeout, so let's go with them. Let's take a break here, hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back here in the fourth period on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Basketball, football, I love all sports. I love to travel with them. I love to help them.
Being a school bus driver is the best way to be about others.
He loves it, and he loves the kids, and he loves to see them succeed and do everything that they learn in school.
Driving a bus in my job is the most satisfying, most rewarding thing I do in a day.
He's not just our transportation, he's a part of us. He's part of our family.
A bus is something you fall in love with. It's not the bus, it's the kids, and you would be surprised how many kids you can help.
Marissa Brown is going to try to take it to 9. Just knocked down a play on a big transition basket. The Southside getting ready to press, double teaming Sanaya, left Marissa under the basket, and she got it to go. She doesn't get the free throw to go, though, so Southside's going to bring it down, and they're down 8 with 4:45. Nice job there. Ball gets
Good
picked up.
defense.
Golden Eagles have picked up the pressure a little bit defensively and are doing a nice job of helping each other out, keeping Acevedo out of the lane. Nice job right there by Cameron Webb of getting to the basket, though. Yaya losing the ball. Looks like it's going to go off of Webb, though, and the Golden Eagles are going to get it. Oh, no. Did he say? Well,
that was apparently went off the bus.
Well, that's not what it looked like to me. I think Yaya had a chance to take a charge right there a while ago, and she might have been a little shy about doing it with 4 fouls. All right, Southside's got it in. 4:19 to play. Acevedo getting into the basket, which she's been good at, but that shot doesn't go. Loose ball comes around to Caitlin. She gets it to Sanaya. Sanaya brings it up quickly, surveys it. Not much there. Caitlin on the left wing, dribbles around, pitches to Esther on the right. Back to Caitlin now. Here's Sanaya up top. And again, they're playing her pretty straight now. This is straight man-to-man for Southside. Actually, no, it's more of a 2-3 or switching. I'm not sure what it is. Esther gets in there and is looking to get, she's got Yaya open, but can't get it to her. It gets stolen.
Looks like she got hit in the nose, too.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably not the first time. I'm sure she's fine. Here comes Yaya with the rebound and Sanaya getting it down. And Esther's still acting like she's not feeling great. She's kind of reaching. And she just got stolen from her. It looked like she got hacked in the face again, actually. And Acevedo gets that one. And that's going to be a foul called on Sanaya.
Is that her third or fourth?
I don't know. That's a tough chain of events right there, because suddenly that eight-point lead is down to 6 with a chance to get to 5 real quick here. Esther is still acting like she's gotten hit in the face, so Olivia Cannon is in for her. Acevedo gets her and 1 here, and it falls in, and Southside's putting that press on. Leave Caitlin wide open. Marissa does a good job of seeing her and getting it to her. She goes to the basket off the board. She's fouled. And Jamie, the Golden Eagles tonight against that press they've done such a great job of just staying cool and looking down the court and finding the open person.
Yeah, they haven't been flustered. They're doing a good job of taking their time, getting the ball to the open man, and just working through it.
The First one's no good by Caitlin. Maybe she's shooting with the wrong hand. What do you think?
You know, ambidextrous.
She's left-handed. It looked pretty good on that 3 while ago. Second one's good.
That one looked pretty good too.
Golden Eagles back up by 8. By 6. 25. And looked like Yaya got a hand to block it, but didn't move in position to block out, and so the putback goes back in there for Southside. And here's Sanaya just taking
dribbling
on everybody.
around everybody, and we missed the foul by Acevedo. She comes over the top of Yaya, but Caitlin, good. That was a good sequence. Like I would have liked to see.
That was a great play again by Sanaya to find Yaya under there. Yaya's got to hit that basket. She knows it. She knows she's got to do that better than that.
2:48 left in the game.
4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. Nice job by Marissa keeping Acevedo from going to the basket. But she's had her way getting into the lane. She just hadn't made the shots as often as she'd like. Yaya with the rebound, getting knocked around in there, but Sanaya does a good job of running it down.
And I like to see her taking her time. Like, she knows the situation. She knows they need to run some time off the clock. And rather than hurrying down the field trying to force a shot, or down the court trying to force a shot, she takes her time. She dribbles a little bit. She resets, gets the team to reset.
No shot clock, no need to rush. You want to get a good shot. Caitlin just dribbled right over. Caitlin was so determined to go left. She's left-handed, and she was being pushed back to the right. She kept going left and went right across the timeline, turned the ball over. She's got to use that right hand and go back the other way. And it looks like Southside's very aware that she wanted to go to her left and was really overplaying her that way. So Southside's got it within 4. 2 minutes to play. Shelby takes the 3. No good. Fight for the rebound. Marissa does a good job of not letting Pressy get it. And I thought he pointed towards Lakeside.
I did too.
I guess not. And there's
Sanaya.
Sanaya steals. It might as well have been for Lakeside. Sanaya
And we
missed
the foul.
Goes back and gets fouled.
Got the second one, though.
That almost looked like Lakeside was running an inbounds play right there. Sanaya did a great job of flashing and getting that steal. Golden Eagles back with a 6-point lead. Sanaya's going to get her chance to make it 7. Make this a 3-possession game with 1:49 to play. And there's a timeout. And looks like it's going to be, we'll say that's going to be a 30, so we'll stay here. 1:49, 33-27. Sanaya Coachman will be at the line trying to complete the 3-point play on a big steal and breakaway. She missed her first shot. She made a nice little spin move once she got to hold the ball. Took the shot up, didn't go, but she got a rebound. She got a rebound, put it back in, and the second time it went.
She's fouled on both of those.
Well, right now this is big because this makes it a 3-possession game. And
1:49 left.
And Southside scares me. The way they've been shooting threes, they have not hit one yet, I don't think, have they? That just means they're due. It scares me to death.
Yeah.
So it's like the Razorbacks the other night, those Missouri guys that have hit 2 3-pointers all year. Hit them last night when it counted. But she gets it. It's 34-27, 1:48. And there's Suggs inside to Pressy, and she loses it.
And that's a big.
Caitlin's got it, but she's
fouled.
She gets it slapped away from behind, but she gets slapped in the herself. Now it should be. That looks like that's 6 fouls on Southside, so no bonus yet. Lakeside's going to take it out. Man-to-man press here by Southside. It looks like, and there's Pressy coming for the steal. I wish Marissa had seen that coming, because sitting up here where we are, you can see her running for it. She knocks it away, and then the Golden Eagles foul him. So it looks like Shelby's going to be at the line with 2 shots. 1:37, 7-point lead for Lakeside. First one hits the front of the rim, hits the backboard, and bounces in.
34-28.
That one misses. Sanaya gets the board, gets it knocked away from behind, though. And Southside's going to get another shot. That's no good. Sanaya's got it now again. And Southside's reaching and hacking. No calls. We had Yaya open. Marissa's pass was a bit wide, though. She was throwing it away from the defense, but in doing so, she threw it too far away from the basket, and Yaya couldn't get to it.
Tina Kaneko.
And we haven't seen Tina tonight, have we?
We have not. Give Marissa a breather, let her calm down. Tina's a sharpshooter, too.
Minute 20 to play. Golden Eagles up by 6. Still a 2-possession game. There's Acevedo with the 3. No good. Yaya pulls it down strong to Cannon, to Sanaya Coachman, and she's bringing it up. A minute 2, minute 1 to play. Here's Caitlin. Dribbles in, back out, and Coach Carter quickly calls a timeout because it was not looking like it was going a good way over there. Looks like it's going to be another 30. Well, that's a full timeout, so we'll stay here with them. 55.7 on the clock, 6-point lead for the Golden Eagles, and they have possession of the ball. So if the Golden Eagles could get at least 1 point out of this possession right here, again, it goes back to a 3-point lead inside a minute. Or, I'm sorry, 3-possession lead inside a minute. And that's a whole lot better feeling than a 2-possession.
Well, and Southside has flashed. Like, they had that 2 or 3 possessions under the basket just back to back to back where real aggressive on defense. They are reaching in and hacking. As you said, they're not getting the calls.
We're in bonus now, and so when those calls do start coming, we're going to start getting some free throws. And I have a feeling Southside was trying to put us at the line there, and just weren't getting the calls. So Caitlin Martinez is going to take it out. Looks like Marissa got her instruction. She's back in for Tina. You hate to put Tina in handling the ball against the press when she hadn't been off the bench all game. So that would have been tough. It helps, too, that Marissa is a little taller than Tina.
Yeah, Tina's not very big, is she?
Okay, inbounds to Marissa right there. She's surrounded and then tries to get it to Caitlin and throw it. Basically, she throws it away. Goes in, tries to save it. Can't. So that's the first time I've really seen Lakeside do a little freak out and lose the ball. Esther's in. Looks like she's in for defense. 48 seconds left. 6-point lead. Acevedo off the board and good. Now, she hit a 2, so it's still a 2-possession game. 4 points. And they're going for the steal. Finally, it gets called.
Get the foul?
They got it that time. One of the problems I'm having is that those whistles are really weak whistles. I was noticing that just before the tip-off when the officials were blowing the whistles. It sounds like they're just not real loud, which is probably good for the ears of the officials. 35 to play. Marissa trying to get that lead back up. Doesn't go, but Sanaya
gets the rebound.
And I believe she's going to get fouled. Not sure what this is about. It was a 1-and-1. Are they complaining that it was maybe the wrong person shooting? Whatever it is, it's Lakeside's ball.
I mean, you get to stop the clock for free, reset it. I mean, you can't complain if you're Southside.
Yeah, well, except for right there. Marissa moved and moved her foot. It didn't get called. They're trying hard to foul, and they did that time. So it's going to be, this time it's going to be Caitlin taking the shots. And I'm sure Southside is trying to make sure that they're not fouling Sanaya. But I'll tell you, Esther and earlier tonight, Yaya hit some big free throws for the Golden Eagles. That one doesn't go, and there's Acevedo with the rebound. Golden Eagles trying to chase her down, and nice job by Esther tipping the ball out of bounds.
23 seconds left.
Still 4-point lead for the Golden Eagles. And Shelby's not going to get that three off with Sanaya on her, but she does get to the basket. They're going to call a foul on Sanaya. I believe that was before the shot. And they're going to, I believe that's going to be a 1-and-1. 18 foul for Lakeside. So I never saw a clear indication from the officials, but I think that was a 1-and-1. It is, yeah. Doesn't matter. She gets it to go. 34-31. 19.4 to play and a 3-point lead for Lakeside. Important to get, if this doesn't go in, it's so
they
important
gotta
to
get
get
the
this
rebound.
And it doesn't go. That's the first one I think Shelby's missed all night. Sanaya's got it. They're going to be coming for her. Back
Hold
out
the
to
ball.
Esther. Back out to Caitlin. Caitlin's going to get fouled. 8.8 to play and a 3-point lead for Lakeside. Good job right there by Southside of getting Sanaya to give it up and then fouling one of the other players. Again, they know she's the one that you're going to count on, and they're continuing to do a good job putting Caitlin on the line here. Caitlin's one of your better ball handlers. She struggled at the line here lately, though, so you got to have her in there to handle the ball. But right now, Southside's decided she's the one they want shooting those free throws, and she's kind of...
Yeah, I mean, after the past few times, you don't blame them.
Well, again, if Lakeside, first of all, getting one of those shots can pretty much, that can almost
That
seal
seals
it.
the game. Yep.
Unless, catastrophe happens. But, and if it doesn't go, you've got to, this is one of those situations where it's a 3-point play. Is this a place, does Coach Carter do one of those things where you try to foul and make them shoot the 1-and-1 with a 3-point lead? And not take the chance on letting them get that three. If you do that,
You risk getting the rebound.
Get that and one. Yeah, or no, I don't mean the and one. You risk the offensive board down there because that's what always scared me about doing that.
And hopefully that's not a choice we have to make.
We'll see right here. First of all, she's pulled everybody back and put them on defense, so there's not going to be a chance of a foul here. Looks like, she's getting 2. That's good. I didn't realize Southside had 10 fouls.
Yeah, Caitlin's got the yips a little bit at the line.
Yeah, she's feeling it. And that one doesn't go either, so here they
7.
come. Now, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, you let her go to the basket. She gets it. 1 second, 0. We throw it in. Golden Eagles win it. In junior high ball, that clock does not stop on a made shot in the last minute like it does in college. So we didn't even have to throw it in.
Yeah, we'll take that.
I mean, that would have been nice if they just didn't throw the ball in. But anyway, Golden Eagles win it. They go to 3-0 in conference. They lead it. They win it 34-33 over the Southside Mavericks. We're going to take a break, and we're going to come back here in about 10 minutes with our boys game as the Golden Eagles try to stay undefeated on the boys' side, as do the Mavericks. So it's going to be a great game coming up. We'll be right back on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
On the counter, find a hole. Garrett inside the 5, touchdown Springdale. Shot good! Wide open placement, touchdown Har-BER Wildcats!
Try the 3-and-3 meal at Slim Chickens. 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders paired with 3 perfectly fried wings, shaken in your choice of house flavors. Served with fries, Texas toast, and a medium drink. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
Ozarks Go from Ozarks Electric Cooperative is leading the fiber revolution, connecting the divide with high-speed broadband access to close that gap. From cloud to cloud, post to post. From downtown to way out of town, to connect our customers to a world of blazing speed and access to absolutely everywhere. It's our customers connected and energized with Ozarks Go.
Our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting where it matters most. Faster care in the emergency room. The 30 minutes or less ER service pledge at Northwest Health System, Bentonville, and Springdale.
Accidents are never planned. But no matter how small, every emergency that involves a child is a big deal. It's everything. That's why we're here. Arkansas Children's Northwest offers the only pediatric emergency room in Northwest Arkansas, with fast access, pediatric experts, and kid-sized care. Peace of mind when you need it most.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Hey Northwest Arkansas, Lara here at Sam's Furniture. If you're looking for new furniture, we have over 170,000 square feet selection at everyday low prices and same-day delivery available. But the best part is that we love to serve our community. So when you buy at Sam's, part of your purchase goes to support one of the many amazing organizations that we have been blessed to partner with. Serving others, especially those in need, is our culture here, and we hope that you'll be a part of that too. Arkansas's largest furniture destination, get it at Sam's.
For over 20 years, Community Clinic has served Washington County with quality and affordable health care. With 3 wellness centers in Springdale, located at Jones, George, and Elmdale Elementary, our services include primary care, pediatrics, prenatal, behavioral health, and physical therapy. We offer services in English, Spanish, and Marshallese so that we can help your family. The Community Clinic, healthy people, healthy community.
Driver shortage across the nation has become, not only is it a crisis, it's become an epidemic. If you ask a teacher or a general public, hey, would you like to drive a bus? The first thing that they will tell you is, oh, you wouldn't want me to drive a bus. And I say, but of course I do, because I was that person 21 years ago.
If they don't already have that passion, it won't take long after they've been behind the wheel as a school bus driver to gain that passion.
basketball, football. I love all sports. I love to travel with them. I love to help them.
Being a school bus driver is the best way to be about others.
He loves it, and he loves the kids, and he loves to see them succeed and do everything that they learn in school.
Driving a bus in my job is the most satisfying, most rewarding thing I do in a day.
He's not just our transportation, he's a part of us. He's part of our family.
A bus is something you fall in love with. It's not the bus, it's the kids, and you would be surprised how many kids you can help.
And welcome back to the Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium for the second half of our doubleheader. It's the Lakeside Golden Eagle boys against the Southside Mavericks. And I do not have a roster with me, so I'm going to do my best to keep up with starting lineups. Number 3, Lee Brentz. Number 4, Isaac Parker. 5, Teo Blaze. Number 25, Grayson Moreland. And number 32, Matt Wilkinson. And now the starting lineup for your Lakeside Golden Eagles. Starting at guard, number 1, Kenyon Thomas. Starting at guard, number 4, Jackson Hallam. Starting at guard, number 5, Lala Miller. Starting at guard, number 12, Jacoby Mason. And starting at forward, number 22, Brian Ruano. Lakeside is coached by Jason George. Both of these teams are 2-0 in conference. Should be an exciting game. And Lala, even though he's a guard, jumps out of the room. He is going to go for the tip-off. Jackson Hallam ends up with it after both missed. Gets it over to Jacoby at the top. Thinks about it out to Kenyon on the side. KT gets it out and in. And Southside has it. Jacoby presses. Untied on defense. As Southside throws it out of bounds. Brian Ruano is going to bring it in out to Jacoby Mason. And Southside is in a press. They're picking up fully about 3/4 of the way down as Brian Ruano gets at the top. Jacoby gets the stolen from it. Here we go again. Shot from the corner. Air balls. Still 0-0 with about 5 minutes left in the half. Lakeside ball. Jackson Hallam's going to bring it down. Southside presses. And we're there. We're back. I'm rejoined by Van Stuman. As Jackson Hallam takes the 3.
So Coach George tells us that Southside started the year off having a tough time. They've been pretty good offensively. They had trouble stopping other teams. Their postman there, Matthew Wilkinson, really big guy, not real quick, takes up a lot of space. He said after kind of losing some games early on, they moved to a 2-3 zone and have not lost a game since. And we're kind of seeing that here. Golden Eagles settling for long threes. Let's see what happens in transition for Jackson. He goes in there. Looked like he got
move by Jackson.
Looks like he got his arm grabbed, went through it, made the 2. He said Southside's got really good guards. And again, 2 teams that are undefeated at the top of the conference right now. Now there's going to be Lakeside's trouble. They're missing an important part of their offense and defense tonight, and that would be
Trenton Sizemore.
And so they're using Brian Uano to guard the big guy. Trenton is not huge tall, but Trenton is one of those guys that gets the game. He uses his body really well. He's really solid. If he has an open shot, he's going to make it. And especially against the zone, that's an important thing. He gets the ball in the high post area and can make something happen for it. So here we are. Here we are right here. Looks like Brian fouled number 32 with his glasses right there. So
you haven't seen a lot of those.
No.
I hope 32's elbow is okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks like he fouled him with his face and got his glasses knocked off. So, anyway, Golden Eagles lead it 2-0, nonetheless. Lakeside working against, or I'm sorry, Southside is working against that man-to-man. Jacoby doing a really good job. He's really using those feet well. I think those purple shoes make the difference. Three-point shot's no good, and there's Brian doing what Brian does. He's just tough, pulling the ball down. That's what he's got to do today to fill in for Trenton. He's got to get those big boards and just be in the right place. If he gets an open shot, he's got to knock it down. He doesn't have to be flashy. He's just got to make the solid plays. And there's a three-point. Well, that time Brian was in the lane a little too long, and I kind of wondered about that. He was in there from the beginning. He was just inside the line and didn't pull out of there. 2:58 to play in the first. 2-0 still. And that's the tough thing right there. You're not going to stop that guy from being able to get the ball and lob it.
Miller has it.
Good job with the help from the backside. Lala misses his shot.
And we're not going to get the over-the-back foul on that.
Yeah, Jackson's right there. Actually, in college, that would have been 2 shots. I mean, that would have been considered a shooting foul.
Well, I think it should have been considered a shooting foul, but what do I know? Very little is the answer.
Really.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. Kenyon takes that 3. It's no good. There's the big man, Wilkinson, with the rebound. Prince brings it up. Gets it over there to Flake. He misses the shot, but the offensive board comes back to Southside, and Isaac Parker takes it. Interesting name for a guy from Fort Smith, Isaac Parker, the hanging judge. Wonder if he's an ancestor, or if this one's a descendant, I guess I should say.
Brian goes back for the screen over to Jacoby. And this offense kind of runs through Jackson Allen. He's a good floor general, and he can convert at the basket. Good job by KT.
Nice spin move inside to Brian, off the board. It doesn't go. And those are the kind of things. Brian had really good effort right by him right there, but those are the shots he's got to make tonight. Jacoby's going to get called for that foul.
I'm glad we are calling fouls tonight. It's good to see.
Well, Jacoby, at least he didn't foul him with his face.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about 32's elbow after some of these exchanges. Glasses hurt.
Well, that first one doesn't go. That's Teo Flake up there shooting his 2. Minute 41. This has been a pretty fast-paced first period. It's kind of moved quickly. He gets that first one. It's 2-1. Full court press. 1-2-2. Last time, he did a good job getting the ball in the middle. There's Lala inside, pass, and Kenyon gets the layup. Nice job right there.
Great ball movement.
4-1 Lakeside, which is a great score in baseball. Doesn't mean much right now, does it?
I mean, I'll take it. It's better than 1-4.
That's true. Big man again inside, having trouble making those baskets. And a 3-point shot is good by Lee Prince, and suddenly that 4-1 lead is not a lead anymore. Good job, Jacoby, getting it inside to Lala. He gets in there and pulls up. Rims in and out. There's Brian with the offensive board. Loses it, but Kenyon gets it, and he floats it in right there. 6-4.
42 seconds left in the quarter.
Lala going to cut off the baseline. He just kind of let his body go right in there to number 25, Grayson Moreland. .28 seconds in the first. E.J. Zanders throwing it in. Brian steals it. I think it got tipped first by Lala.
Just deceiving, deceptively tall.
20 seconds. Yeah, he's a guy who's a lot taller than he looks, isn't he?
Especially when he jumps.
You know, how many teams have a 5'10" postman in there who weighs about 110 pounds? He gets it tipped right there, though. He's not as tall when he's throwing an overhead pass. That three-point shot goes off the backboard in the rim by Lee Prince, but it's no good. The Golden Eagles are going to take the 6-4 lead into the second period. We'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
And we're back here at the Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium.
Lakeside won the tip. Actually,
I think they're going to say that Southside won the tip and Jackson stole the tip.
Is that what happened?
That's what I'm going to say.
I didn't see that.
Neither of them really touched it.
Nobody argued about that. So Jacoby set it up again, 3-2. Good job. It goes inside to Sallings, who's in now, and he gets it stolen away. He wasn't quite ready for that. He just came in the game and suddenly gets the ball in the high post there, and he's just swarmed. Stolen by Wilson Key, who takes it all the way to the basket and gets fouled, so he's going to get a chance to tie it up right here. Who was that foul called on? I missed that.
Yeah, I did too.
First shot's good. Ruano's back in immediately for Sallings. Simon Sallings is going to get a chance there. And he got that ball. Again, a big key against beating that 2-3 zone is getting that ball to the high post and having a guy there that can handle it, pass, maybe drive to the basket, hit a short jumper. That's what Trenton is so good at. And right there, we don't block out. And Braylon Houston gets that rebound, puts it right back. Here's the press. Jacoby's double teamed. And the foul is called. Or no, the timeout is called. Looks like Coach George called the timeout in the middle of that double team. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Southside has kind of ramped up a little bit the pressure. All right, so Coach George has talked about it. Now let's see what happens.
Verano's going to take it out.
I think Brian's done a really good job filling in. I mean, Brian's a guy that started for him all last year in the 8th grade. And
he got a few minutes up at the 9th grade too, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe early on when, a few of those games where they played together. But he's tough. He's going to give you all he's got.
Jacoby thinks about the open three as Jackson charges in. He gets shoved by Prince.
And that was nice.
KT hits the three.
Kicks it out there to Kenyon.
2 point.
They give it a 2?
They gave it a 2.
Is that score right? There we go, 8-7. Baseline jumper no good. Jacoby comes away with the board, tries to push it up quickly. Again, if you can get in transition, get down there before that zone gets set up, it sure helps. Kenyon goes baseline, goes up for the reverse layup. It's no good, but
Good
Brian
rebound by
pulls it
Brian
down. He's
Arana.
got people all over him. Thank goodness finally something called for him. Foul on Kevin Fan.
And that is the first foul by Southside for the night.
Well, here's the thing. He called the foul on number 21, and there's not a number 21. Kevin Fan's not in the game. So they're trying to clarify who.
Number 2?
Well, no, I think maybe he was saying number 12, and they just got it backwards. I think it was number 12 that fouled. Well, at any rate, Lakeside has it up 8-7, so we'll see. Long pass to Lala, back to Jacoby on the right wing. He gets trapped. Nice job of kicking it baseline side to Canyon. Goes off the board, but it's gonna. I think that's gonna go the other way. I think he's gonna be called for the charge. Yep, they're gonna call a charge, and that shot's no good. But a great job there by Canyon fighting through and getting to the basket. Good job by Southside, getting position and hanging in there. So ball gets inside, and there's Brian again. Now the big man's not in, so Brian's guarding his replacement right now, which is Braylon Houston. The big man for them, Wilkinson, does a good job of posting up and getting open, but he hadn't hit his shots. As Jacoby kind of puts a little too much English on it there, and it spins and kind of pops up funny on Canyon, goes out of bounds. You want to avoid the sidelines in that press situation. That sideline just takes away options. You want to keep it in the middle all you can. Three-point attempt, no good there, but Southside with the rebound, and they're getting another rebound and another rebound. Looked like he shot it off the back of the glass.
Southside is just playing hard.
They are.
Like they're being aggressive. They're going after rebounds. They're running up and down the court. Southside wants to win this game.
Well, eventually there, Lala gets called for the foul inside. He's got 2 now. That three's no good. Lala gets the board, and he and Jackson kind of end up fighting for it. Jackson comes away with it. 2-3 zone still. Jacoby's really getting a lot of pressure. I mean, they're really making him fight for it. They're making sure there are 2 guys on him. And Canyon gets sloppy with it, loses it. Nice pass right there. Lee Prince with that pass. Great job getting inside and finding that open man. Good job by Jacoby there finding Lala in the middle. Golden Eagles get a little rushed. And Houston's going to be called for the block right there. So Jackson's going to, I'm not sure if he's saying that was a shooting foul. I thought it was on the floor. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're saying it's on the floor.
It's going to be inbounded by Brian. I think they weren't clear on who the foul was called on. I think the scoreboard, the scorebook wasn't clear on who was called on. Anyway, here we go. 2:44 to play in the half. Golden Eagles down 1. Jackson gets on the little baseline floater, knocks it down. Golden Eagles up 10-9.
Southside pushes it down the
floor. Prince is fast. He gets it in there, and it looks like Flake can shoot. He just knocks down the 3. So Southside goes up 2, and there's steal by Key. The press getting to the Golden Eagles right now. They've really been sloppy here lately. They've let it kind of make them, they've let it shake them a little bit.
Good job,
Good job
by
of Brian.
Arano.
Okay. Good call right there. Gets to Lala, gets it to Kenyon in the middle, and Kenyon kind of gets run through there, knocked around. So 4th team foul for Southside. Jackson working with it. Jacoby's got it up top. Kenyon on the wing. Inside to Brian. Back out to Kenyon for the 3. That was no good. Rebounded by Zanders. Flake's going to bring it up. Again, Jacoby doing a great job on him. Flake's had a hard time. He hit a 3 a while ago, and he might hit this one, but Jacoby's keeping him from going to the basket, and that's been a great job by him. Jackson with the rebound off the miss. Looking for what he can get. They're going to want to look for Brian in their high post when they can get it to him. Oh, and I knew he was looking to call that. Brian was kind of moving around there. I thought that one, I think maybe if the official had waited another second, he might change his mind on that one. I think that was a little quick whistle. But the thing is, Jackson probably started his dribble a little soon. He's got to, you start to dribble off that screen before the screener gets there and gets set. You're putting him in a bad situation. So Brian with 2 fouls now.
Big Band is back in.
Yep.
Good job by Jacoby.
Nice pass by Jackson.
Great play.
Perfectly laid it out
play.
there for the layup for Jacoby. 12-12 inside a minute to play in the first half. Again, Jacoby. Flake doing a good job getting in there. Misses the shot. Gets his rebound back, though. Golden Eagles have got to start getting those defensive boards. 3-pointer is good by Prince. Southside's got some good guards here as the Golden Eagles go down 3 with 35 left to play in the first half. Coach George taking a quick timeout here. I think he's trying to decide what he wants to do in this last 35 seconds, get some momentum back before we go into halftime. And I don't know if that's a full or a 30 at this point. Let's just stay with it.
We're going to go with the 30 on that one.
Nobody ever signaled anything. Coach Dugan playing the DJ down there. We got Braden Jocelyn down there on the floor camera. And we got, he's dancing, rocking it out. He loves the 80s tunes. So he's enjoying it right now. He's got more headphones on than a man should have. We got Blake Lincoln up here on the main camera up top. And Rebecca is back here directing the show behind us. Doing a great job as always. Nice job until that last pass. How many times you say that? Nice job until the last thing. Good job by the Golden Eagles, though, handling that pressure. They got a little sloppy on the final pass there, but it goes back to them. Brian's going to throw the inbounds. Gets tipped, and Lala runs it down. 19 seconds. He's rushing it down. Gets it into Kenyon inside. He goes up. He's fouled. Makes the basket. Is going to have a chance to tie it here. Great job right there.
They've had trouble scoring tonight, and when they've needed points, they've gone to Kenyon.
Yep.
He's having a good game.
Big man's back in. Looks like they like to have him in on offense for sure. Guess they would have liked to have had him in on defense right there on that last play. Rims around, falls out, so Southside's got it. 1 point lead, 12 seconds left in the half. Three's no good. Good job by Brian getting the rebound. 2 seconds. Jacoby throws it the length of the court. And
almost hits Sanaya.
Just about takes Sanaya out. But that'll do it for the first half. It's a good one. The Mavericks of Southside are leading at 15-14 over the Golden Eagles. Let's take a break. We're going to be back with the second half here after a while on the Lakeside Golden Eagles Sports Network.
Nothing says game day like good friends and great food. And at Slim Chickens, we know great food. From our 100% all-natural chicken tenders, fresh-made wings served with house sauces, to delicious chicken sandwiches, crisp salads, southern sides, and desserts you just can't get anywhere else. At Slim's, we have the food you love, made fresh for the people you care about. Dine in, drive through, or order online. Slim Chickens. Fresh, delicious chicken.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Hi, I'm Madeline Saisanasi, and today I want to speak about our school culture and community. We've all heard of See Something, Say Something. It's out in the hallway, on the back of your ID, and in your classrooms, but what does it really mean? See Say is a way for students to anonymously and confidentially share their experiences or concerns. As the largest school district in the state, we have a lot of kiddos. Every student should know how to reach out and report a safety concern. The CSAY form is everywhere. You can access it on the top left of every Springdale computer via SPS links, scan the QR code posted in the halls, access it on your school website, or go to go.sdale.org/CSAY. We have the voice and power to influence our district as a whole. We can create a district that we're all proud to be a part of. Do your part, and when you see something, say something.
welcome back to Lakeside. We're at Hartzell Jones Gymnasium, where the Lakeside Golden Eagles are taking on the visiting Southside Mavericks. It's 15-14, Southside with the lead in a very tight up-and-down game. Two teams that are undefeated at the top of the conference right now. And the first meeting, this is a first time a Northside team has played, or I'm sorry, first time a Fort Smith team has played in this gym other than probably the regional tournament 7 or 8 years ago. And
has it been that long since Fort Smith was in our conference?
Fort Smith has not been in our conference in my memory at all. I started coaching in 1989, and River Valley has had their own conference.
And you
so
are
Northside,
no
yeah, Northside, Southside, Greenwood, Alma, Van Buren.
And that's the junior high conference.
That's
they have
the junior
been
high conference.
in the high
yes.
school conference, yeah.
And so that's in junior high. But they have joined this year the Northwest Arkansas Athletic Conference. And here we go as we start the second half. Southside's going to have it first.
And gonna get the foul. Jacoby got knocked down. He definitely wanted that foul.
Yep, he was feeling it. He earned that one. So that's called foul on the screen there for Southside. Gives it right back to Lakeside. Press is still in play. Jackson picks his dribble up, gets it back to Jacoby. It's time to start thinking about getting that thing across now. Goes to Kenyon, although he gets it on the sideline, and he's going to get fouled as he's trying to split that double team. He's looking like he hurt something. I think he just kind of hit his knee. Brian's going to take it out. So back in the half-court defense, the 2-3 for Southside. Jacoby with it. Pitches it off to Lala, who gets in the lane and off the board. And, you know, that's one of those moments where he looks like, man, he's a player.
Yeah, he's an athlete.
Well, he did a great job. He just floated in the air and stayed there.
Yeah, there are things that he can do that most people just can't. That was also one of them.
Nice job right there. Again, Southside, good job getting it into the big man, but he can't get it to go.
I think watching the past two plays with Lala, the thing he does better than just about anyone I've ever seen is he just floats in the air. He gets to his high point, and he just stays there for a second.
Jackson off that ball screen from Brian. Does a good job of tipping the rebound back out to Lala, keeping it alive. Not had a whole lot of open threes. Southside's done a good job of making a three-pointer hard to get in this offense. Lala takes a three. It's no good, and there's Kenyon with the board. He's trying to go baseline. Not a lot of room there, but he gets on the other side. Misses it off the board. Lala goes up and gets it, and he's going to be fouled. Now, I think he got fouled. Yeah, he got fouled on the floor there, so Lakeside's going to take it out. Nice sequence here by the Golden Eagles of just being a little bit tougher.
They've come out with some intensity this half, for sure.
Going and getting the ball. But what I like about Southside is they do against a 2-3. What you do is, you know, you work the ball around, you get open shots for your shooters. Southside does a good job of taking that away. Doesn't make that so easy. Part of it is because they got some really good athletic guards down there. Lala getting into the lane, pitching off to Brian. Foul there called.
That is 3 quick fouls by Southside.
Yep. Okay, Brian getting it out. Inbounds play. And he throws it away there to Prince. Does a good job stealing it from Lala. He's going to go all the way to the basket.
Out, but they missed that. But Lala gets the rebound. Down to Jacoby.
Nice job of getting his feet under him there by Jacoby. Doesn't go, but there's Brian, Mr. Steady, right there putting it back. I mean, he's really done a great job filling in for Trenton tonight. Golden Eagles with a 3-point lead now. They've scored the first 4 points of the half. Jacoby trying to go for that steal there. He gets a hand on it. And there's Lala. He gets away with it. He's going up. He gets it slapped away out of bounds by Prince. There's some really good athletes on the floor right now, Jamie.
Yeah, there are. And it's fun to watch. Like, this is kind of what we were hoping this game would be. Just a show of athletic ability, and KT goes up there. is not happy with that call. I think he wanted the foul instead of just
he did.
the tip out. I would want the foul too. Jacoby's thinking about it.
Nice
Jackson,
job finding
good
Jackson.
job,
Nice
Jackson
cut.
finding space. Out and in. Big man with the rebound.
Just kind of rimmed in and out there for Kenyon. Three-pointer in transition for Southside is good. That'll tie it up. That's Isaac Parker, the hanging judge, with the three right there. Jackson tough right there, heading towards that baseline or that sideline. And Lala can't get the little baseline jumper to go. Southside coming back with it. And the big man gets his points. Nice job by Southside. Golden Eagles were just a step out of position all the way down the floor. Down by 2 now, 2:39 to play. Jacoby throws it away. Stolen there, and he takes the charge. Nice job, Jacoby. He made a bad pass there and knew it. And he got back there, got in perfect position and stayed there. Jacoby's feet have gotten quicker this year.
Yeah. Yeah, he's another one that's
Because he's
improved
not
lot.
a guy. You look at Jacoby, he's not full grown yet.
No.
He's not anywhere close to where he's going to be physically. But boy, those legs, those feet have got to where they move. Nice job there moving the ball. Nice spin move there again for Kenya. Doesn't go,
Good
but there's
job,
Brian
Brian
again. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. Boy, they missed that. Brian goes in the air and catches the ball and gets a hip on him and shoved out of bounds, and he gets called for being out of bounds. And Jason is letting the official know about it. The official's not having it.
You know, it's because Brian didn't leave with his face.
Well, I guess so.
If he would have used those glasses, you know, maybe.
Oh, I thought he called out of bounds. The announcer just said foul called.
I think Coach George might have called the timeout.
Oh,
because
is that what he
wanted
said?
to have
Timeout call. I thought he
a
said
conversation
foul call.
with the official.
Yep.
Wanted
Coach
to let
George
him
is
know
taking
how good of a job he was doing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Brian got hammered right there, and there's no two ways about it. And it's part of the contact of the game, but if you go out of bounds because you get contacted, that's a foul. Anyway, Golden Eagles down 2, and they're on defense with 2:18 left in the third. Jackson guarding Prince. Brian again guarding the big man. It's easy to do outside like that. But he's fighting him hard down inside. He's getting help from his teammates when the ball goes in there. And there's a
Good
steal.
job. Parker tries to grab Kenyon as he goes down. Kenyon fights through it.
Kenyon ties it up right there at 20. Low scoring game, but boy, it hasn't felt low scoring to me. And there's a nice floater by Prince to put Southside back up by 2. Here goes Jacoby. He's getting kind of banged around there himself. Kenyon gets that 3 off transition. It's not there. Brian tries to get a hand on it, and the Snowbird is back there for Southside, and they come away with an easy 2. Oh, goodness. And not sure what Southside's coach is so upset about there. His man.
He didn't like it because number 4 didn't get to shove somebody on that one.
Well, he got the ball and went down and rolled over on the floor, and that's travel. But what happened before that is Lala got run straight into. Looks like Mr. Eckwood's going to have a word with the 2 coaches.
They have been complimenting them on their officiating all night.
I think what he's saying is, I'd like to thank you guys for giving me so much of your honest feedback on my performance tonight. But I got to tell
is
you,
how we grow.
I got to tell you, when you're giving me the feedback right in the middle of the assessment, it's not doing me any good. I need some time to reflect first. So, if you maybe you want to put your thoughts in writing, pass those off to me here after the game. Maybe email me, and I'll definitely consider what you have to say. But you know,
There's a hack.
help me out here. There's Lala going to the basket again.
Lala
He
things.
flies high. And I got to tell you, Xanders was down there, and I thought Xanders was going to try to set up for a charge, and he bailed the heck out of there. And there's Prince coming right back with that three. My goodness, that dude has made some big plays tonight. 5-point lead now for Southside. Golden Eagles fighting. Jacoby has just weathered all kinds of contact. And nice job by Trenton right there. Or, no, I'm sorry, by Kenyon getting inside. He gets fouled. 22-27. Southside up 5 with 32.6 left to play in the third.
Kenyon makes the first.
Southside doing the last 32 seconds here. They get some of their backups in, get some rest for those guys that have been on the floor the most. Still got Teo Flake in. He's a starter. So Kenyon got both. Who called that timeout right there?
It's a great question.
Looks like it's full, so let's take a quick timeout with them. We'll be right back here in a moment on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. Back at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium, it's 27-24, Southside in the lead. They've got the ball with 32.6 to play in the third. And I believe Coach George is down to one timeout left. Golden Eagles pressing. And I see now why he took that timeout. Southside has their backups in. Golden Eagles wanted to put some pressure on them. Got the ball back in 15 seconds. It worked at this point.
Slow down a little bit.
Kenyon's in the lane. Floater up.
And he gets
bounces around, falls in. 6 seconds. 5. The Golden Eagles back within 1 as the buzzer's about to sound. And 27-26, Southside as we go to the fourth period. Let's take a break and come back and see this game. We're on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.
The Springdale Chamber of Commerce is among the top 1% of chambers in the nation to be honored with a 5-star rating by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. We work each day to make our members more profitable through programming and events that strengthen our economy, help to create jobs for a growing population, and support the needs of a diverse community. We make Springdale a better place to live. Learn more about the Chamber and Springdale by visiting our website, springdale.com.
Six minutes to play here at Hartzell-Jones Gymnasium. Lakeside gets it on the alternating possession as we go into the fourth. Brian inbounds it over there to Kenyon. Skip pass to Jackson. Jackson's kind of been quiet this game, Jamie.
Yeah, but I think he's done a decent job distributing the ball. He doesn't have a ton of points. I think he's got 4.
Nice.
But he's done a pretty good job distributing.
Nice job by Lala, but until he got in there and took the shot off the side of the board. But Lala's been a big part of the offense tonight. Made some great moves. There's the big man. He misses it off the board. It looked like it was going in, didn't it?
Yeah, it rimmed out. It was a good move to get the ball there.
Great job by Brian keeping him out away from the basket. I mean, that was a pretty long shot.
I mean, if Lakeside ends up pulling it out, Brian Ruano is a big reason why.
Yeah.
And that's a great example of it. We're not going to get the jump ball there.
No, he's going to get called for the foul. But he's in there battling and fighting, and he's given a lot to this team tonight. Again, you know, Sizemore's such a big part of the heart of this team. And he's a leader on the floor. And there's Brian with a steal. He's not sure where to go with it. He gets it. He did not cross the line. Oh, my goodness. He's calling over and back. Brian never crossed the line.
He had a great view from the far side of the court.
That was just the wrong call. I mean, it's just the wrong call. So here comes Southside with it. And Flake gets that layup. That's the first time he's really gotten to the basket tonight against Jacoby. 3-point game now. Southside in the lead. Inside to Lala. Out to Jacoby. He's looking for the three. But again, Southside, there's another foul that, you know, those hacks and slaps just aren't getting called.
That wasn't a foul. That was, he just wanted to say hello and shake his hand.
Well, Kenyon, he's not shy about taking a three. He gets that one down, and that'll tie it up. Now here's the press coming. Golden Eagles coming. Lala runs him down from behind, and he gets his stolen. Just kind of got sloppy inside of the big guy. He loses. Now Jackson's got it. Oh, my goodness. You know what we've got on the court is we've got some guys on the floor that can play at that pace and other guys that can't right now. Shot falls short. Jackson's got it. Tries to get it out to Lala. He does. Kenyon gets it stolen. Prince is everywhere. He is everywhere. Misses it, though.
And that
Kenyon
was that
with the
pressure
rebound.
by Brian Ruano.
Yep.
Let's see if he get we don't get an over and back call on that one, so that's all right.
That's good.
I appreciate that. Brian goes for the three.
Brian is a guy that's played more perimeter. And it looks like Southside's taking a timeout. Is that right? So they're going to take a full timeout. Let's take a break. I need a break. We put a lot of words in the last few minutes.
Some of us did.
So we'll be back here in a little bit on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network. .330 to play, 29-29. We've got a barn burner, and let's see what happens now. Southside just took a timeout to talk about it.
That was one of the more intense 30 seconds of basketball.
That was a sequence right there. It was a fairly inept sequence at that. But again, what it was is you got some guys that can play at a really fast pace here, and some of their teammates can't keep up with that pace.
Yeah.
At least in terms of hand-eye coordination
or speed.
But here we go. Southside's got it. 3:19. Parker inside to Wilkinson, back out to Parker, who takes the shot from the corner. It's no good. Xander with the rebound, and he's got it in the corner. He's going to drive inside, forces a shot up, and the big man gets it. Can't get the shot off, and Brian's got the rebound.
Good job by Brian getting it out of the trap.
You know, every time Lakeside has it, though, there's 2-3 guys coming at the ball. They have got to protect it better. Brian almost got it knocked away there again. Jackson's got a really quick dude on him. He's having a hard time getting that shot off. He wants to get in the lane, and he does. Kicks it out. Kenyon gets in the lane. He goes up off the board. It's no good, and it looks like he's going to get a call. And, for all the contact that's going on there, that's the one thing where I didn't think there was any contact.
Brian must have thrown his glasses in there.
I guess.
Trading them off to somebody. Yeah, I'm still unhappy about that call from the first quarter. Kenyon hits it. Lakeside takes the lead.
And that's the first lead in a good while there since the first half. We've had some tie. 2:31 on the clock. Kenyon off the front of the rim. It's no good, and Flake with the rebound. He looks like he's going to go all the way. Brian goes up to challenge him, but it goes off the board and good. So Southside's got the lead back, 31-30. Here's the press. Good job getting it to Lala in the Miller, inside to Brian. Lala in Miller in the middle. Brian gets it, and he gets the benefit of a call, maybe for the first time tonight. He got hammered before he had a chance to go up.
We should be in the bonus.
But he is in the bonus. He's going to get 2 shots here.
Brian
First one's
sinks
good.
it.
Second was good.
Good job, Brian.
Something to think about here in the last 2 minutes. The Golden Eagles have had 1 substitution the whole game, and that was just for a few seconds. And Jacoby with that rebound right there.
He was the only one there.
Yep, and he ran it down. Inside 2 minutes now, Golden Eagles with a 2-point lead. Until that pass right there. Again, Golden Eagles have been sloppy, and look at Flake, man. He has made some big layups down there tonight.
And it looks like Southside is going to back off the press a little bit. Jackson gets it in. Good job, Jack.
Golden Eagles back up by 1. Jacoby knocks it away from behind. Now, what I was about to say is Golden Eagles have got to be tired. I mean, literally there's 1 substitution. That was Simon Sallings coming in at the beginning of the second period. Ruano was right back in after that, and it's been the same guys in the game the whole game. They don't look tired.
Yeah, I mean, and this is how they've played most of the year. Good job, Brian Ruano.
Looks like Brian fouled the big guy again with his face.
That's Brian's 4th.
Yeah.
I want to vote Brian's glasses as the MVP of this game. Make a trophy for him.
Southside's size was really a big factor in that last sequence right there. They kept shooting and missing, getting the rebound themselves. Wilkinson gets his first free throw. Gets the second free throw. So that's going to make it, now the shot, there are the points. 35-34, Southside leads. 1:20 to play. Wilkinson comes out.
They want a little more speed in.
They've got the more athletic number 35 in there. That's Braylon Houston. Golden Eagles just passing around the perimeter right now. Now,
Jackson
again,
cuts in.
got to look inside
Don't
there.
see him.
Those guys do such a good job Luckily, it goes off of Southside, comes back to Lakeside, but I gotta say that Southside does such a good job of getting in those passing lanes. The key is going to be to cut inside them, where Jackson's been doing that. He's been cutting there into the high post, and it's really been he's been there. They missed him last time. There he's going to get in and get it to Brian. Brian gets that basket, put the Golden Eagles back up by 1.
45. Probably got 2 possessions left. Lakeside in the press.
And Southside getting in a rush. It gets to Lala. Lala pulls back. Coach George, I think, told him, get back out of there. Inside of 30 seconds now, Golden Eagles have it, a 1-point lead. They're going to have to foul, and they do. Jackson's going to go to the line here.
I'm happy with that foul.
That's the guy we want at the line. Of course, how many times do you say that? And Jackson needs to. We need both of these.
We need both of these.
We need both. He gets the first one. Golden Eagles up 2 now. And the second one.
Jackson.
3-point lead, 23 seconds. Golden Eagles are picking them up full court.
We gotta start the
and
clock.
There's a timeout.
Starting the clock would have been great there.
That's a full timeout there taken by the Southside Mavericks. So we're going to take a quick one, too. Rebecca's going to send us to a commercial. We'll be right back on the Golden Eagles Sports Network.
On the counter, find a hole. Garrett inside the 5. Touchdown, Springdale. Shot good! Wide open Trey Smith, touchdown, HAR-BER Wildcats!
Woo, Jamie, I'm tired.
How's your blood pressure?
Golden. Well, it's probably dangerous levels right now.
And you know that keto diet's doing you good.
Well,
Look good, feel good, you stay alive during games like this.
If it weren't for 2 weeks of keto, it'd probably be about 20 points higher on both ends. It's 38-35. Golden Eagles lead by 3, and here comes Southside. Golden Eagles taking them full court, trying to make it difficult for them to get it down there. Southside working it.
14
they
seconds,
need at this
13.
point they're going to need a 3. They could have gone down for a quick 2, but at this point they're going to have to throw a 3 up. It's no good. Jackson's got it. 5 seconds. He was going to try to dribble it out.
Foul.
No, they did call. He called it. He called
God
it. He called it. Jackson got hacked from behind, knocking the ball got knocked loose by Southside. That's going to be a foul call. Jackson's going to go to the line.
Good Lord. And he is upset about it. Well, when you hack somebody all night, you're going to get called. Goodness gracious.
Well, they wanted it so badly because it came back to them. They actually would have had a shot to take the 3. If Jackson can get 1 right here, though, that's going to be all she wrote. He's got it. I'd pull those guys
Jackson
off the line,
Hallam,
Coach.
Big time. Big time, Jackson Hallam.
Coach George is going to take a
that
timeout.
last timeout.
He's going to take that
Feels
timeout.
good about it.
He's going to take a timeout, make sure they don't do something stupid right here. Foul somebody on a 3 with 3 seconds left. So he's going to tell them, hey, Jackson, shoot this ball. Make it, don't make it. I don't care. Rest of y'all, get out of the way. Don't go near them.
You've got to be pretty pleased with the Golden Eagle effort. It's been a little touch and go, but they've battled. They have matched, for the most part, they've matched Southside's intensity. They've been hit, and they've gotten back up, and they've kept going.
They have battled through. Southside has 2 really good defensive guards out there at the top of that zone trap. Well, the press and the half-court defense. And they're also guys that can get to the basket and shoot 3s. And I'll tell you this, too. I give the game ball to Brian Ruano. I mean, my gosh.
Brian or his glasses?
No, I give it to Brian. Glasses or not, Brian hit some big shots. He hit some big free throws. He got some big rebounds all night long. Now, his glasses fouled a little too much.
Yeah, but he might have taken out number 32's elbow.
Well, Jackson has put it away, but we'll take this one. There you go. That'll let the time run out a little bit. Brian, get away. And that'll do it. Golden Eagles take it 39-35 tonight to stay undefeated in the Northwest Arkansas Athletic Conference. Both the boys and girls teams sitting at 3-0 on top of the conference. So, ladies and gentlemen, you got two good teams we've been following here this year, and we'll be back next week. I believe next Thursday we're back here with you. The Golden Eagles are going to travel on Monday to Fort Smith Northside to take on, for the first time, to take on the Grizzlies. And we won't be there with you for that one. We'll be when we're back home, though. So, everybody, thank you for listening. Please be with our sponsors. And I want to tell you this. Thank you especially to Eureka Pizza, who's been so gracious to feed our kids when we do these live streams for football and basketball this year. Thank you again, John Paul Edwards and Eureka Pizza here in Springdale. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time on the Lakeside Golden Eagle Sports Network.